Why the hell don't you send out a search party?
Relax, Lieutenant Giraffe. If we do anything stupid in this storm, we'll just end up sending more people out to rescue the search party.
But still...
That's enough out of you, Bison.
So, you plan to just abandon Hina too, Commander?
As Special Officer Margaret already explained, it'd be dangerous to send out a search party right now. Who are you? But that's only if you send out ordinary troops.
Lieutenant Commander Victor Ryazan.
It's been a long time, Bison. No, we may be neighbors, but I suppose I should call you Lieutenant Giraffe now.
Lieutenant Commander Victor Ryazan, I wasn't expecting you and your men to report for duty until tomorrow.
Well, I decided to get here early, after hearing about the storm. But I certainly never imagined showing up to find out that Hina has gone missing. How about this, Special Officer? We could have Lieutenant Commander Ryazan lead Ensign Hina Ryazan's search party.
Oh, is that her dad? Grandpa?
From my understanding, the Lieutenant Commander is supposed to be working on an important operation with the Elite Corps and...
Oh, okay.
My apologies, Special Officer. I'd like to request permission to search for Hina. Not as a soldier, but as her father.
So he is her dad. Okay.
But...
I'd consider it a favor.
I'll only be able to send out a party of the minimum size.
Thank you, Special Officer. With that settled, we'll move out immediately. Lieutenant Commander, let me go with you. I don't see why not, Bison. I settled you with babysitting Hina up until now, after all. Sorry, but I guess you'll have to look after her a bit longer.
Yes, sir.
Man, I would never hold her zeal against her. But that girl's a pain in my neck, no matter how old she gets. I'll have to give her a good talking to when we find her. Do be careful, Lieutenant Commander Ryazan. If Zogilia is to have a future, we'll need your strength. Scenario 30, The Storm Within.
Ugh! Ugh!
Hands up! Any funny business and I'll shoot.
Hina! You ended up on this island too?
Don't talk like we're friends. Do you have any clue what you've put me?
Ah! Careful how you move. The rain's made the footing unreliable.
What the?
Crap! The cliff's about to give way!
No. I'm afraid I can't give you permission to search for Alba.
Still, talk about rotten luck. Alba heads out for some simple recon, and he ends up getting caught in a storm, running into enemies, and having mech trouble.
He didn't get shot down though, so at least we can assume he's still alive.
But the storm is still raging out there. Anything could happen if we don't find him soon.
Exactly. Anything could happen. Aside from the weather, even though Alba beat the enemies that found him, more could still be lurking nearby. Given the situation, do you think it was wrong of me to prioritize the safety of my crew, Lee?
No.
I understand how you all feel, but you should try to understand how our captain, who went into the trouble of directly explaining the situation, does as well.
Our ship will work with the megafauna to continue monitoring the situation. and we'll make our next move once the storm subsides. All of you are to await further orders until then.
Dio, I hope you're not thinking of doing anything stupid. What? You think going to search for Alba is stupid? Seriously, calm down. You're the captain. Making a move would be a clear violation of orders. But acting on your feelings isn't a bad thing. Hero. Whoa, hardly words I'd expect to hear from someone as stone-faced, reticent, and surly as you. I've sworn no allegiance to the sickness. No one here can order me to do anything. Will you go look for him, Hero? Yeah, and you're going with me, Dio. Understood.
Okay, stop right there. If you finish saying that, think of the position you'll put poor Lee in.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Just cool your jets, Dio. I'll set things up so you can head out legally.
You mean you'll get the captain or you just mind? Good luck with that. The captain's a lot more logical than he looks.
That's exactly what I'm counting on. If there's a way to find Alba with a 100% chance of success, the captain will agree to a search, right? But to pull it off, I'll need Dio and Hero to work with each other.
Dio and Hero? Man, yet another pair I could never have imagined coupling. Well, if it's really the only way to find Alba. There you go, Dio. Follow your feelings. Oh, you're finally awake! You got me worried.
You let me lie here like this?
Wait, I didn't do anything to you. And we fell off the cliff, and I carried you here while you were passed out.
Save it for someone who cares. I think I'll take you prisoner and prove that my innocence is still intact.
Now wait just a second. Is that any way to treat someone who saved your life?
I'm a soldier, and I'm treating you as I would any enemy.
Maybe you have a point, but I'm no soldier.
Then why would you be riding around in one of the Alliance's new models?
Because you brought me here.
Excuse me?
I got jumped by a Valiancer at school one day, and you saved me. And then you told me to find Dio, and you sent me 70 years in the future. Remember?
You mean they strapped a delusional sicko like you into the cockpit of a new model? The Alliance must be running awfully low on lackeys.
You really don't remember, Hina?
Stop acting like I know you. Why do you even know my name?
I already told you. You're my classmate, Hina Yumihara. And you helped me when I got attacked by a Valiancer. Bro, come on.
Enough already. So I'm your classmate? I helped you? Does anything that comes out of your mouth ever make sense?
Hina.
Let me make one thing crystal clear. This Hina girl you're talking about, and I don't care how much she resembles me, is not me. My father is Victor Ryazan, Lieutenant Commander of the 101st Independent Reconnaissance Brigade of the Zogilian Army. At the age of 10, I enrolled in the 11th Military Preparatory Academy. After graduating, I started serving at Lipetsk Base with the 501st Mobile Company. There's literally no way I ever could have met you.
You're probably right.
Huh?
I'm not sure what's going on, but what you're saying is inconsistent with what I know. So maybe you're not the Hina I'm looking for. But still, you're the only lead I have on finding her.
What's she like?
We were in the same class, but we hardly ever spoke to each other. The day she saved me was pretty much the first time. I really couldn't tell you what she's like, or what kinds of stuff she's into. I hoped to ask her so much when I found her. You know, like why she saved me,
or how I can get back to my own time. But just when I thought I'd finally found her, I was told that I had the wrong girl. If that's true, then where could she be? Maybe there really is no way for me to get back to my own time. What's wrong? Did you decide against taking me prisoner?
Well, interrogating you sure doesn't seem like it'd do me any good. For now, I want to prioritize making it through this.
That's a relief. How about we start by seeing what's outside the cave? The storm seems to have died down.
Okay.
Alright, the storm's totally over!
The stars are beautiful even on nights like this, huh?
Okay, so what's our next move? My mech's communicator was destroyed.
That puts us in the same boat.
It looks like we have no choice but to wait for someone to come rescue us. Man, I never thought I'd have to survive on some otherworld uninhabited island. Well, at least I'm not alone.
Hey, I'm no friend of yours.
Now, we have to stick together at times like this. My team, the X-Cross, includes people from all walks of life who work together.
My army's the same.
Do they all think following Mr. Ugi's the right thing to do?
Well, Zogilia's still my homeland, even if things have changed.
Zogilia's changed? Abba! Dio! I can't believe it's you! You braved the storm just to come find me? What else could I do? Let's just leave it at that. Man, you came too, hero? That's not the sort of coupling you see every day. Still, it must have been tough to find me in that storm, without so much as a clue. Linking the future predicting capabilities of my Zero system with a coupling system made it possible. Future predicting? I had no idea your winged Gundam had an ability like that. By expanding the range over which coupling is possible, I was able to locate your body device. I then used the Zero system, narrowed down the search radius, and followed the instructions to use my brain waves as active sonar. Wow! You sort of lost me, but that sounds pretty cool. Who's the girl? Someone who got stranded here due to combat trouble, just like me. Don't worry, no one's gonna get rough or anything.
Talk about letting your guard down in front of an enemy. You deserve to be discharged for that.
Didn't I tell you? I'm no soldier. This Sogilian soldier, she must be the girl you were looking for. Hina. Yeah, she has the same name and face at least, but she's apparently not the same Hina I know. What do you plan to do with her, Abba? I'm not a soldier. I don't think about taking people prisoner or anything like that.
You're such a wimp.
Maybe so, but I still think it'd be best to play nice with you.
You called yourself Aoba, right? Tell me the rest of your name.
Abba, what to say? Nice to meet you, officially, I guess. Did someone just shoot at us? Get down, Hina!
Father!
The Zogilians found this island too. You take Alba and get out of here. I'll keep these guys busy. Hero Yui, I see that you're here too. Bison Jirafel. What? It sounds like this isn't the first time they've met. You! Get the hell away from Hina! Damn it! Now you've gone and done it! Get out of there, Alba. We need to retreat. Alba? You must be that lion soldier who was talking Hina. What of it? Hina is mine to protect. Shut up! Don't get all carried away. Run, Alba. There are Valiancers coming. What's that? Uh-oh. They captured the Luxon? The Elite Corps. Are they working side by side with us?
Unbelievable. The only reason we were even able to find Hina is due to their experience in the field.
Special Officer Margaret, as you ordered, we located and captured one of the enemy's coupling valiancers.
Excellent work. Capturing that was a strict order from the Admin Bureau Chief. Good thing we managed to do it. But something doesn't make sense. Why would the Chief issue an order like that now?
The coupling valiancer's pilot appears to be on that island as well.
Admin Bureau Chief Evgeny Kedar, the man who reformed Sogilia. To be honest, he terrifies me.
Tch, we can't let this chance go to waste. Commence the attack! But there are people from the defense force down there. I don't care. We have the Admin Bureau Chief behind us.
Damn.
Gah! Are you okay, Hina?
Father!
We need to get out of here. We'll be collateral damage if we don't.
Hang on to me, Father.
Hina.
Don't try to talk. We'll just lose more blood.
But my luck's on! We have to retreat for now. Hurry, Abba. The sickness and megafauna are here too.
It looks like the Luxon has been captured by Zogilia. And Abba's not in it. How could Zogilia have been faster than us in that storm? I mean, we used both a zero system and a coupling. Scramble all units at once. We've picked up Aoba. Dio and Hiro have rendezvoused with us. Our enemies are coming in fast.
That's a lot. Oh, it's Rock Pie.
We'll back you up, Sogilia. Tawasanga is here too. Special Officer Margaret, what are your orders?
This attack is going way too fast. What's going on here? It's almost like everything is following someone's predetermined scenario.
Special Officer Margaret!
Transport the coupling valiancer we captured to the rear. The rest of you, help me attack the X-Cross.
The Luxon's been captured! Man, that means the Bradion has nothing to couple with. We can't go after it now, though. We have to stop the enemies in front of us first.
Lieutenant Bison Gerafil, you come with us. Lieutenant Gerafil, that is a direct order.
Why'd you fire even though we were here?
Well,
I'll do whatever the hell I want. Bison Gerofil. Zero system. The Zero system is responding to him. X-Cross. If it weren't for you, Hina would never have had to cry. I won't forgive you. Not you. Or Alba.
どの世界でも人は過ちを繰り返すというのか。いけるはずだ。フィンファンネル。当たれ。ここで引く腰抜けは我が軍にはいない。しまった。敵の策にはめられたか。その隙を逃がすものか。当ててみせる。フィンファンネル。これで奴は化け物か。そう簡単にゼータを止められると思うな。わかるぞ。今ならば俺の体を通して出る力をそこをどけ。 気にするほどのダメージではない。あの動き、まさかニュータイプというやつか。マントで弾き飛ばしてやる。逃げても無駄だ。見える、そこ。遅いな。破壊する。そこだ。さすが精鋭の部隊、一筋縄ではいかないな。ガンダムを落とせば戦況は変わる。貴様の相手は俺一人で十分だ。当たったようだな。
Bison Jaravel, what are you? Shut up, Hero Yui. You're an enemy of Sogilia, so prepare to be crushed. Zero is telling me that this guy's dangerous, but it won't show me any basis for its reasoning. This guy must somehow be beyond Zero's ability to predict the future.
そこか。任務了解。直ちに敵機を撃墜する。排除開始。まぐれあたりがこうも続くとは。不運だったな。その程度の実力でゼロと戦うつもりか。こういう時は連携で仕掛ける。魂の中心を撃つ。高速のドグマ。加速用カタパルト召喚。目覚めろゼルガード。飛べ、全てを切り裂く光となって。これが俺たちのドグマだ。出力が上がらないだと。
Look, a coupling Valiancer with no partner. Hina is suffering thanks to you and Naoba. I don't want to hear it. Do you have any idea how many people have suffered because of you, Sogilian oppressors? I'll fight even without coupling. Sogilia is my enemy.
ゾギリアの好きにはさせん。これで決める。遊んでいる時間はない。これ以上醜態を晒すわけには。連合の新型はここで仕留める。当たると思ったか。力を合わせて立ち向かう。降り注げ炎熱の矢。いかん、機体が持たない。
Damn it! My Nibiros isn't enough to beat them. I need to be stronger if I ever want to protect Hina. Bison Jaravel is just an ordinary civilian soldier. So why is Zero so concerned about him?
よーし、行くぞダブルゼータ。わかるぞ。 ダブルゼータがみんなの力を、みんなの力がガンダムに。いけー、アイメガキャノン。うわー！やはり奴は伝説のニュータイプなのか。状況を理解しろ。俺ってやるじゃん。
YG-1101. That mech belongs to the Dread Fleet. Surrender it at once. You have a point and all, but that doesn't mean I'll listen to some guy who showed up to be what he wants out of us. Quit splitting hairs. I'll shut that insolent mouth of yours. Jeez, I'm not sure how far in the future the regular century is, compared to the universal century. But if everyone's as militant as this guy, I can see why Char is grappling with despair.
ドワサンガの人たちってどうしてこうも乱暴なんだ。ハッパさん、アサルトを使います。位置を捉えた。撃ちます。もう一発おまけだ。くそ、失態だぞこれは。
If we don't prove ourselves in battle, Tawasanga's position with Mizurugi will weaken. And they could be here any time now. I'd better hurry.
He sure was in a hurry. That's rock pie for you. I'm sure that's to do with Commander Mashner. They could be here any time, huh? I wonder if he means the people Flammy was talking about.
そんなにまでしてお前たちは戦いたいのか。ゼータが魂の力を表現するマシンならみんなの力を貸してくれ。いけー！
そんな私が。
We've already completed our mission to capture the Coupling Valley answer. Let's withdraw.
If only we'd gotten here sooner, they never would have gotten their hands on the Luxon.
Given the Alliance and Zogilian forces warped to Alworth, this could change the tide of the war.
It looks like we fought them off.
But boy, what a mess.
Zogilia might be more dangerous than we thought.
Hero.
Man, it's rare to hear you talking like that. Zero. Can Zogilia see a future that not even you can predict? A data transmission.
Ooh, dash. Hell yeah.
Father.
I know my body better than anyone. My time's about up.
No!
There's something I have to say to you.
Stop talking. You'll make your injuries worse.
Listen. Listen to me. Ina, you're not my real daughter. I know You already suspected it. It happened 10 years ago. I was stationed in Zagreb, the site of a brutal battle. Everything was burned to the ground. But I found you. Your clothes were in tatters. You could hardly speak, and you had almost no memories. All you could tell me was that your name was Hina. I took you in as a war orphan, and I raised you as my own daughter.
But how am I supposed to respond to that?
You don't believe me, huh? No one on their deathbed would say this is a joke.
Father,
You're a good girl. I know you enrolled in the military academy just to follow in my footsteps. But you don't have to worry about that now. Just choose your own path to walk. Before long, so Gilead will.
Father!
Hina, be strong.
Father! I'm not Hina Ryazan after all. Maybe I really am the Hina Abba was talking about. If so, the missing memories would make sense. But Aoba, what am I supposed to do now?
Hina, what did you just say?
Bison.
Oh, but what to say? The new model pilot with the Alliance. Why'd you call out to him? He's our enemy. An enemy of Zogilia.
Wait! Just let me talk!
No, Hina. You're supposed to be a Zogilian soldier, and one of our allies. I see now that you really are just a filthy spy who deceived us all. Lieutenant Commander Ryazan would turn over in his grave if he knew that he risked his life in that storm just to save a traitor like you. You betrayed your father and Zogilia.
No! You're wrong, Bison.
Don't you get it? No matter what you say, the fact remains that you were on that island with an Alliance pilot. If I report that, I doubt even Lieutenant Colonel Alfred will be able to find it in his heart to forgive you. The only one who can forgive you is me. So quit overthinking things, shut up, and do as I say.
Bison.
Hina, I'm sorry, Captain. The Loxon is gone, and it's all my fault.
No, you're not to blame for what happened.
Mayuka's right. All you did was prioritize your own safety, which was the right call. If anyone's at fault, it's me for not sending out a search party sooner.
But cut it out, Abba. Criticizing yourself won't change anything. Besides, Zogilia isn't going to suddenly win the war just because they got a coupling system mech.
And what about Dr. Han?
Who's that?
A colleague of mine at the lab of Dr. Fermi, who developed our coupling system. He defected to Zogilia.
Wait, you mean he's developing a coupling system for Zogilia?
Probably. One major reason we managed to make our coupling system practical was the new type of cockpit I devised.
So now that Zogilia has one of our cockpits to look out for inspiration.
It will likely speed up the development of their own coupling balances tremendously. But that doesn't mean they have an easy way to train their own couplers.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Won't make development itself be impossible, as long as we're not worth.
Dio has a point. We still have something to worry about, which I already discussed with Captain Daniel.
Excuse me, Captain. We finished decrypting the data received by Zex Merquise.
Give me the gist of it if you don't mind.
Based on the data, Zogilias apparently had regular access to our world.
What?
Zogilia has a way to get home.
I already suspected that Zogilia has more forces in Outworth than the Free Pact Alliance.
But it sounds like they really have been replenishing their troops, just like me and Captain Daniel expected.
Oh no. You've really done something you shouldn't have, Special Officer Margaret O'Keefe.
Something I shouldn't have?
Attacking that unarmed combatant. I don't remember telling you to do anything of the sort.
Oh, that. One of my men did that without orders.
And the fact that he did so under your watch makes it your responsibility, yes. The chief is, however, impressed that you succeeded in acquiring a coupling valiancer. Because of that, he's decided to dismiss you instead of taking more drastic measures. Consider yourself lucky.
Dr. Han.
Complaining to me won't do you any good. I'm just a surrogate. The admin bureau chief is the one who made the final decision. Should make a good opportunity for you to return home. Lieutenant Colonel Alfred's going home because of the supply line matter, so I'd like you to join him.
The admin bureau is sending even more troops to Outworth? At this rate, Zogilias.
You're still here, Special Officer Margaret. I'm rather busy, you know. Thanks to you getting us that coupling valiancer, I'll finally be able to put the finishing touches on the system of Zogilia's own. You deserve credit for that.
I'll see myself out.
Pleasant travels, Special Officer. Evgeny.
俺は
Whoa.
この時を70年の間待っていた。
Damn.
渡せ青葉。今度こそ来さ。
How did it go? Special Officer Margaret has been dismissed, as you requested. I'll be notifying necessary sections. That should keep unexpected individuals from showing up and doing things outside our predictions. It wouldn't even matter if they did. You say that. We need to have everything following a strictly arranged scenario, don't we? History corrects for small differences, certainly. But if something that fundamentally alters things were to occur, the results would be impossible to predict. Until we can confirm the situation, we should aggressively eliminate factors capable of producing unexpected outcomes. How are the Nurgle and Kerrera coming along? They're undergoing finishing touches, as expected. The only issue is finding couplers. But the selections should go exactly according to the scenario. Good. Handle it. Admin Bureau Chief Evgeny Kedar. A fascinating personage indeed. Now then, the angel the chief gave his stamp of approval to should be arriving any second.
Sir.
I was awaiting your arrival inside Hina Ryazan. You are the angel that promises me and Zogilia a radiant, shining future.
Because I have what it takes to be a coupler?
Precisely. The machine prepared for you outstrips previous coupling valiancers,
by leaps and bounds. With this, you'll be able to exact revenge on the X-Cross for your father's death quite easily.
My father died because...
I heard the report, but I assure you everything can be attributed to those who stand against us. I don't suppose those rumors of you fraternizing with the enemy are true, are they?
Absolutely not.
You seem rather agitated. Side effects of the coupling tests, perhaps. Hold out your arm. I want to give you a stimulant to correct your abnormal brain waves.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and the pilot of the other coupling valiance has already been decided. Let me introduce you to him now. Enter.
Sir. Bison?
Say hello to Lieutenant Bison Jarrell, though I suppose introductions are unnecessary. You're not looking so good, Ensign Ryazan. The medicine must be taking effect. Go get some rest, okay?
Sir.
She's been getting regular injections. Those psychological aberrations of hers should die down soon. Dr. Han, is Hina really going to be the pilot of a coupling valiant, sir? That's the plan. She's pledged to fight for Zogilia in the spirit of her father. You volunteered to be a coupler, for her sake, and for Zogilia's. We won't let that spirit go to waste. And that's what I wanted to hear. Hina Ryazan's compatibility with the coupling system was perfect, nothing short of miraculous. Your empathy waves aren't particularly compatible with her or the system, so we had to make those harsh adjustments to make sure you synced up. But you were able to handle them. You're made of some tough stuff, very admirable. I would suffer the flames of hell itself if it meant helping Hina. A staring declaration. I'm expecting good things, Bison Jarrell. Yes, I need you piloting the Nurgle, as does history. It's been about a week since the Loxon got stolen, but Alba doesn't seem to be letting it get him down.
He's in the simulator when he's free. I'm busy fighting or doing reconnaissance the rest of the time. I was putting in as much work as 3 people.
Do you always set up independent on coupling, and the Loxon's capabilities until now? My piloting skills were constantly being fed into yours. That's why your basics were so lacking. But if he puts in the work, Alba's combat skills should improve dramatically.
I think we're already seeing the results, actually.
Or the surprise. I've been giving him man-to-man coaching after all. Hey, now don't hog all the credit, Dio. You're not the only one who's been coaching me. It's thanks to Amuro, Camille, Lieutenant Kirby's that I've grown so much. Oh, and Masham too, of course. Oh, you needn't thank me. This moving outcome is only natural. You fight for an angel of your own. The Hina I met on that island said she wasn't the Hina I knew. But the idea that she's a different person is unthinkable to me. Alba? I did coaching too. I thought... sorry, Bellery. Your suggestions are a little out there. I had trouble understanding what you wanted me to do a lot of the time.
I'm with Alba. Sometimes I have no idea what the words coming out of your mouth mean, Belle.
Really? Thanks though, Bellery. I mean, thankies! Did something happen?
I have some good news and some bad news. Which do you want to hear first?
A difficult question straight away. Good news would cheer everyone up. Bad news would cheer everyone down. Alternatively, the good news would make us feel better after the disappointment of the bad news. Let's hear the bad news first, then. Your timidity far outstretches my expectations, Master.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Alright then. Here's the bad news as requested.
Lieutenant Klim got back to us. With the Amirian and Alliance forces in Alworth, well... Zogilia hit him pretty hard. Got practically wiped out, in fact. Well, what the?
I don't believe it.
From the sound of it, the core of Zogilia's assault force was a pair of Valiancers, both extraordinarily powerful.
I knew it.
It appears Zogilia managed to complete their coupling Valiancers faster than we anticipated.
I can't believe they've already deployed them in actual combat, though. I thought training couplers was supposed to be hard. We're behind the curve on everything. Which leaves only one explanation. Alrighty then. We'll just have to pin our hopes and dreams on that sweet, sweet good news.
Sorry. I figured I'd apologize for getting everyone's hopes up. It's probably only going to count as good news for the cure of the sickness.
Which means...
We've confirmed that Zogilia has the means to return to our original world. It seems they're working with Mitsuruki to open an otherworld gate, their home at regular intervals.
And then that means...
That's right. If we can use that gate, the crew of the sickness will be able to return home.
Damn.
It's just about time.
Gate.
Been a while since we've been back to the motherland, eh, Commander?
We'll be coming back to Alworth as soon as we're finished with leave, though.
We've pretty much cleaned out the Alliance over here. The war's not over, huh?
Admiral decision. As members of the Defense Force, we have no choice but to obey.
Commander, something's hitting our way.
Singularity confirmed at 12 o'clock. So they're using the same tech as Salamandine and Embryo to connect Alworth to other worlds.
The sickness will be charging the Singularity. Once we're in, we'll return to our original world. From there, we'll replenish the Alliance's forces for a direct attack on the Zogilian Republic, which has been sending its forces to Alworth.
Go on ahead, Captain Kuramitsu. The megaphone is right behind you.
Thank you, Captain Daniel, and everyone else present. As the representative of this ship, I can't thank everyone enough for all the support they provided us in our time here. Now then, sickness, full speed ahead.
This one is hitting our way.
They're trying to reach a Singularity. Take him out!
Keep firing during our charge. Don't let off the throttle.
We're here to support. Fire! Damn it. The Singularity is falling out of balance.
The sensors are going nuts. Huge magnetic readings, and they're getting bigger.
This sensation.
Sparrow, what's going on?
This entire region is about to be teleported.
Entire region? Damn.
Scenario 31. Their bonds. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Where are we?
Terrain data and coordinates confirmed. We're back in our world. And that building is the research lab, where they designed the Luxem and Bredion.
I suppose that means this is where our world and Alworth make contact.
The megaphone has been confirmed behind us, along with a group of enemy Valiancers in the surrounding area.
The entire sector got transported when the Singularity went out of control.
The Singularity is persisting. Based on Salamandine's data, it should stick around for a few more minutes. Damn it, Zogilia. This is not the time.
This may have been an important moment for us. but it seems like enemy ships came through here on a regular basis. Contact the megafauna and launch the mobile squadron.
Roger. Launching all units.
Dio, you gonna be okay on your own? You should be worrying about yourself, not me. No, but just follow our lead. Roger. I'll do everything I can. This is where we met Alba and everyone for the first time. This is no time to reminisce, Valerie. Zogilia's heading our way. This is a different world to us. It's just like Alworth is, but if they attack, we intercept. Simple as that.
But what are we going to do after we beat them?
We'll return to Alworth, of course. The only way for us to get back to our own world is by defeating Dwakdar.
How long is the singularity going to stay open?
We've calculated that it should persist for about 6 minutes.
So we need to get back in the singularity within 6 minutes. Or we're not going back to Alworth.
Captain Daniel, listen.
That's fine. Looks like our positions have been flipped though. Back us up so we can get back to Alworth, okay?
Understood.
All units, intercept the Zogilian hostiles. We have to clear them out in 6 minutes. They'll make it back to Alworth. We finally make it to Dio's world. We don't even have the time to see the sights?
So it goes. We can't just let the war in Alworth go on without us after all.
Don't overthink it, Alba.
Just focus on what's in front of you. Roger.
Zogilian hostiles incoming.
They really came prepared. Ooh. Okay.
That Valiant, sir. Is Alfred Gallen in there?
He's showing up now? In a place like this? And this seems like a good opportunity though.
Do you copy, Alfred Gallant? This is Xperience. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Call off the attack. All units, commence attack.
It doesn't look like they're interested in talking.
I guess that data must have come from someone else, huh? What do you think, Sex?
This is probably another message from him.
Does he want us to show him how strong we are?
Lieutenant Colonel Alfred.
I need you to steel yourself as well, Special Officer Margaret.
I fight for the motherland. No more, no less.
That's what I want to hear. From now on, we are comrades. All units target the X-Cross. Show them why Zogilia rules this world.
Damn it. Looks like we don't have a choice.
攻撃開始といこうか。ネクター砲発射。
発射。
戦い方はバリアンサーと似たようなものだ。機体ごと飛び込む。
これ以上装甲に頼ってはいられない。俺は戦争をやっているつもりはない。このタイミングならいける。こいつ終わりだ。
バリアンサー以上の兵器なのか。
At this rate, we're going to run out of time.
We're on Zogilia's turf right now. If we're not careful, we'll have another batch of reinforcements to contend with. If we can take out that command unit, the battle should shift in our favor. Hey, Dio? I'm going in.
One half of the coupling duo, I see. The existence of that system may just be what's driven Zogilia mad. Prepare yourself, Alfred Gallant. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but you're still not quite there. Whoa, 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 whoa! Very impressive, but it appears this is the best you can do on your own. Time to end this.
Not if I can help it. Get back, Aoba. You can't take him. Yeah, you can't beat him alone either. We have to do this together. But if we can't couple, then what? You think we need that system to fight together? We might not be able to couple, but we're still buddies. Ain't that right?
Right.
Then match up with me. Wow, look at them go! That was a nice sequence. We brought ourselves an opening. Let's get our formation back together while we can. Wait, Aoba. Something's coming. A Cygnus look-alike? Is that the same ship model?
I'd like to request a meeting with you two couplers on our ship, please. Dr. Fermi!
Elvira's mentor?
We had this area marked as strategically significant to Zogilia, but I never imagined you'd actually show up here. Looks like bringing them along was worth it after all. Them? Proof is always better than theory, I like to say. Now hurry on over here, my dear couplers. Looks like we've gotta go, Dio.
Right.
All units, provide cover fire. Keep Alfred at bay.
Tch, I can't move.
Something came out of that ship. Is that...
Yo! Naloxon and Bradion? No, they're similar. But those are new machines. Precisely. These are their standardized, formally adopted models. Naloxon next, and the Bradion next.
The coupling system's already online. Infantry levels high and stable. Anytime coupling is now possible, they've completely overcome the hardware issues with Naloxon and Bradion.
And it's all thanks to the live combat data you sent us before vanishing, Elvira. We used that as a base to completely overhaul the original system and develop the nexts. We couldn't find any couplers who could actually put them to use, though. Dio! Aoba. Let's go in from here! Damn, they're fast! Go! Let's go!
このルクシオンネクストなら
Damn, that is cool.
俺たちで状況を打開するそういうことなら乗ったやれると信じる俺たちの力を合わせればこの感覚俺たちは今
So
一つだ
fast.
これが俺たちの
Oh
力
my.
だ
Holy. Okay, one shot at it. They're crazy, they're crazy.
ダメージが限界を超えたか
Hold together for me, Asiel.
Wowzers! Their speed and power is getting a serious boost! I can't believe they're able to work together so well at that speed.
The Alliance. No. The X-Cross got new weapons.
What's going on, you two? Having machine trouble? It's fine! I'm returning to the fray. I saw Dio's memories back there. This kind of thing has happened before. It was also clear this time. Nice coupling, you two! That was brilliant! Thanks, Doctor. Looks like the Nexts are running without issue. Only withdrawing for the time being, okay? I look forward to hearing lots of stories about your time away when the battle's over.
Alright, everyone. We're going on the offensive.
Work with the Nexts to push back the enemy.
Aoba. I know. We can think it over afterwards. Let's do this, Dio. We've got all the power we need to wrap up this fight ourselves.
Soんな私が
Further combat is impossible. I'm withdrawing.
Or that pilot. Is she the one responsible for stealing the Luxon? Based on the machine. I'm guessing she's from the admin bureau. But she seemed to be acting alongside the defense force.
LB 7,000? Whoa. Okay.
I can't believe you had even more new units at the ready. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it's gonna be easy to beat you just because I'm in this thing. But I'm gonna do what I can. I'm not just letting momentum carry me.
What a powerful will. I could stand to emulate that.
あいつがゾギリアのエースか。俺たちで状況を打開する。そういうことなら乗った。やれると信じる。俺たちの力を合わせれば。この感覚。俺たちは今一つだ。これが俺たちの力だ。
次世代機の性能は桁違いというわけか。
They actually managed to activate anytime coupling. Quite a remarkable machine, that.
I understand now that our connection has deepened. It's not the coupling system that gave us our strength. Our bonds did.
ゾギリアの好きにはさせん。しっかりついてこいよ、青葉。そっちこそヘマすんなよ。口だけは一人前になったな。それどういう意味だよ。これで決めるぞ。やってみせる。くらえ。
これは失態だな。
That's it for me. If they're this strong, they should act nicely as insurance, just in case.
He fled.
It doesn't seem like he was given his all today, though.
Alfred Gaunt, what is it you're hoping for from us?
Again. Dio's memories are flowing over to me again. I understand everything now. About Aoba and that girl.
Ooh, that's creepy. They know everything about each other now.
Enemy squadron confirmed destroyed. No reinforcements either.
Uh-oh. Hurry!
How's the singularity looking? It's gotten pretty unstable. Doesn't look like it's going to hold much longer.
Hustle us over there, Steer.
Yes, sir. Dio, Aoba, what are you waiting for?
Sorry. I'm not about to abandon Alworth, ma'am. If Aoba's going, I am too. You sure, Dio? If our positions were reversed, you'd do the same for me. Thanks, partner!
We're going too. Captain. I reported the situation with Sogilia and Alworth to Alliance HQ.
They'll take it from here. We have duties we can only execute in Alworth, and we're going to see them through. Sorry everyone, I know it's selfish, but I'm going to need you to follow me on this excursion a little longer.
I don't think there's anyone here with a complaint to voice on the subject, sir.
I see no issue. Once the fight in Alworth is over, we're gonna return here with a clean conscience.
Thank you for your understanding, everyone. Cygnus, full speed ahead.
We're ready to go.
In traveling, companionship. In life, kindness. Let's make the road ahead as kind and compassionate as we can, Captain Daniel.
We made it back.
We got new machines too. Damn.
Let's go.
I'd gotten used to Alworth's sky, but now it looks a little different to me.
That's right, because you chose to come here.
What's up, Dio? You're not about to express regret over your decision, are you? I'm sorry for doubting you, Alba. You remember what I said, right? I wasn't lying. What's gotten into you all of a sudden, Dio? When I coupled back there, I touched Alba's memories.
His memories. Something like that happened before, I thought.
Compared to last time, the amount of information that flowed into my brain is incomparable. Is that even possible? What do you think, Dr. Elvira?
I think the more sensitive coupling systems in the Luxon and Bradion Next are responsible.
I had a feeling it was something like that.
Your compatibility as couplers has also improved considerably from the first time you coupled as well. Dr. Fermi probably used the data from the first time you coupled to tune the nexts, which would explain the strength of your connection.
And it was strong enough that you two swapped consciousnesses.
Precisely. You didn't just share thoughts, you shared consciousnesses and memories too. You don't need to worry though. I'll tune the system so it never happens again. Wait, so you saw Alba's memories, Dio? What were they like? Loredo! That's a very private matter.
It's cool, Mariah. Go ahead and tell them what you saw, Dio. Just the important parts. The memories I touched showed the events leading up to the first time Alba piloted the Luxon. The ones Alba always told us about.
So basically...
Alba claimed to have come from a time 70 years before our own. And he was telling the truth. That's the long and short of it. Finally believe me?
Okay...
That's it?
Seriously? And here I was thinking you were about to drop something really shocking on us.
I was expecting a bigger reaction. Our group is assembled from many different worlds. I mean, sorry, Alba, but telling us that you're a time traveler just isn't that crazy. Which means the only person who ever really doubted you was Dio, right? Hey. Don't say that. He's just stubborn. Dio won't believe anything unless he experiences it for himself. Let me ask you then. Do you understand why this Hina girl saved you and sent you forward to the future? Not a bit. And that's why I wanted to talk to her. Yes, it's all exactly as you said. I understand why you were chasing her from the very bottom of my heart. Then does that mean... Don't misunderstand me. Our main goal is to end the war in Alworth and crush Sogilia. Whenever possible, I want to try making contact with Hina Ryazan of Sogilia. That's all I ask. Thanks, Dio. This isn't just your problem anymore. I'm supporting you, Alba, so I expect you to do everything you can to return the favor. Right. Hina, we came back to Alworth of our own free will. This isn't my era, and it isn't Dio's. Come hell or high water, we're going to hear the truth from you. Together. Oh no.
At the lair of evil.
It seems the X-Cross used a singularity to make a brief stop in your world. That might have been outside expectations, but here you are, existing. History didn't so much as make a peep. More proof that the safeties I put in place are working. You should be thankful, Evgeny. In a sense, you exist because of me. The one who has been controlling your movements since you've been summoned to Alworth is none other than I. After all, the tuner of your world is me. Well aware. I'll be stepping out to make some very important preparations. I trust you won't go anywhere. Embryo. I will stop at nothing to kill you.